What's up, everyone? Today's International Chest Day. Shout out to most of you out there who are gonna go and crush chest. You know who you are. However, the age-old question still remains. How much do you bench? Well, in today's video, I've got 6 easy steps for you to follow to get a bigger and better bench press. Check it out. Okay, so we're gonna dive right into the 6 steps, guys. I'm gonna be playing some footage of me and my boy IJ bench pressing in the meantime over top so that you can refer to some of the points I mentioned. Now, starting up with step number 1, you've got warming up properly. I know what you're thinking. Warming up, really? Exactly, most people overlook this. They go in the gym, they throw their starting weight on, and they just start repping it out. However, warming up properly and acclimating your weight towards your first set is important to prime the nervous system. And what I mean by priming the nervous system is it's gonna allow you to fire more efficiently, recruit more muscle fibers more efficiently. Okay, that's a very important aspect of gym performance and strength in general. Another reason is because it's gonna decrease your risk of injury. Nobody's bench pressing no heavy weight when they get injured, tear their pec, and they can't bench press anymore. If you can, try some rotator cuff exercises to kind of warm up the shoulders and the muscles around while you're working with the bench press. That's gonna help with the decrease in the risk of injury as well. That's step number 1. Moving on to step number 2. In this clip, you'll see I've got 4 points of contact, okay? We've got my feet flat on the ground, point number 1. My butt firm on the bench, point number 2. Make sure you do not elevate your butt when pressing. Point number 3 is going to be your upper back, and point number 4 is your head. Keep your shoulder blades pinched back while pressing. Alright, so you're looking like this, shoulder blades back. I want them round forward and press like this. Having these 4 points of contact, you're going to be locked into position. You're going to be able to drive all your power through the bench press. Very important. Another thing, proper form. At full range of motion, we want to bring the bar all the way down to the chest. Touch the chest. Unless you have some sort of orthopedic issue that you've got consulted by a physician, to not bring your elbows past 90 degrees. I want you to come all the way down, touch the chest, and go all the way up, okay? Bringing the muscle through the full range of motion is very important to maximize the strength potential in that muscle group. Okay, so keep that in mind. Another thing that you'll see us doing here is keeping our elbows tucked to the side. You don't want to flare the elbows out this way. That's going to put more strain on the shoulder, and that could increase your risk of possibly tearing your pec. Okay, so definitely a no-go on that. Elbows tucked, about 45-degree angle on the elbows when pressing is a good general guideline for that. Step number 3, you want to be in a controlled calorie surplus. If you're not eating enough food, you will not be able to build more muscle. Building more muscle means building more strength, means building a bigger bench press. So if you eat not enough food, you could actually be losing muscle, losing strength. Obviously not what we want. So eating in a surplus will help with your recovery, and you'll be able to repair and hit your bench press more often and stronger every time you come in. Okay, and one thing to mention, to not overshoot your calories. Don't eat a stupid amount of food to where you start gaining fat. I'm gonna show a clip here. You're gonna see me bench pressing 315. However, at the time I weighed 235 pounds. If you average out the body weight to bench press ratio, I'm actually weaker than I am now, weighing 200 pounds. So don't think that you can just get fat and throw a lot of weight around and all of a sudden your bench press is increased. It's not that easy, and you'll be fat. Nobody wants any of those things, all right? So let's move on to number 4. Step number 4, you want to track your bench press workouts. This is probably one of the most important, if not the most important one, and this will guarantee that you increase your bench press very quickly. The reason for this is you're going to know every time you come into the workout what goals you need to hit. You know what weights you hit last time, how many reps, how many sets. It's easy to add 1 rep here, 1 set here, 5 pounds there, you know, and that's ultimately your acclimation over time to get your bench press much, much higher. So track them. Trust me, you're going to see a huge difference from that alone. And the best part of all is you're going to increase your bench press. You're going to progress every single time you hit the gym, and it's a good feeling. All right, so moving on to step number 5, we've got paused reps. Okay, consistency in your reps. As you see here, IJ does not do paused reps. That's totally fine. The reason I recommend doing pause reps is because it provides a form of consistency for you to track your workouts. So as I mentioned in the step prior to this, you want to track them. However, if you have, a certain amount that you did last time with a touch and go, meaning you touch up the chest and go right back up, no pause, it's harder to measure because you can increase the weight and you might not realize, but you might bounce the bar off your chest a little bit more that time, which makes you think that you're stronger, but it's an illusion. You bounced the bar a little bit more this time, which provided a bit more momentum for you to move the bar that time around. So doing pause reps, as you see me doing here, nice and controlled, is very helpful in order to track your progress accurately. And also pause reps help much more with explosiveness through the bench press. So you actually develop a lot more power that way, ultimately leading to a much better bench press. Now the sixth step we're talking about is bench pressing more. Okay, it's nice and simple, this one, but very important. Most people hit bench press once a week. 52 weeks in a year, that makes 52 total bench press sessions a year. Now, double that simply. You can hit chest twice a week or bench press twice a week, no problem. You should have no issues with recovery as long as you have at least 1 day of rest in between those days, and you'll have 104 bench press sessions that year. So more than double. You can even hit it 2.5 times a week, which means every other week you're hitting it 3 times. And again, just make sure with all those other steps I mentioned, you're gonna be able to recover adequately. You're gonna be able to come in stronger, better, every single bench press workout, and you're gonna progress that much faster, okay? All right guys, that's it for the 6 easy steps to follow to increase your bench press. So I hope this helped you out, and I hope that you learned something from it. These are some fundamental steps. However, I do have some more tips and tricks. If you'd like to see those, leave me a comment down below. Also let me know what else you'd like to see on the channel. I'd be happy to make those videos for you. Go ahead and like the video if you liked it. Comment, subscribe for all your fitness related content. I'm here always. Thanks so much for watching guys. I hope you have a great day. I'm out.